if you're a handmade seller and you're currently tracking stock in your head, in your notes, and in a spreadsheet, then I'm here to tell you you've got a serious problem. So this is why we've built this app. This is an app-based website. It's called KavanaStock, and essentially it helps all handmade sellers that are on Etsy, on Spotify, and selling on physical markets to keep track of the stock without the messy spreadsheets. So essentially, in the previous tutorials, we showed the stock dashboard. So you can move things around here to adjust it to your needs, basically. You can mark your reorders like so, like we showed before. And this is essentially the basic info pulled from everything for your shop. Then we also, in the last tutorial, we went through materials as well. So we went through how to add a material, and we went through the reports and analytics of those materials. If you haven't seen it, I would strongly recommend that you have a look at it, especially if you're a handmade seller and you're trying to just keep everything together, really. So in this tutorial, we're going to go through the product section of the app. So this is essentially here the basic snapshot of all of your products. So you've got 19 total products, £727 of product inventory value, and we've got £101 material value in production currently. So that's the value of materials in products. So if we sell all of these, we will make a very hefty profit. And we'll also look through the product analytics section in a moment. So here you've got a standard search bar. You can search low stock all products. You can sort it by price or by name. And then all of your products are here. So it shows you, each product card shows you the materials that you've used for it. So let's have a look here. So we've used one holographic paper and one matte photo paper to make this Moonlit hand art print. The price of it is currently £6.50. You can edit it here or completely delete it there. And this is our stock, so we can just put plus and minus to adjust our stock as needed. Currently, obviously, it's in stock. We also have time per piece, so how long it takes you to make this piece and how many units we can produce today. So KavanaStock essentially calculates how many units you can produce in a day, and it also shows up on your dashboard, and it basically tells you how many units you can still produce today if you feel up for it. And then your estimated profit. So it calculates and takes away the value of the materials and the value of your time. So in your in your shop here, you can set your hourly rate, and basically it counts it in. So every time you record a product, it deducts your hourly rate of 20 minutes worth, and it deducts the price of the materials. So now I'm going to show you how to add a product on KavanaStock. So what you want to do is you want to just press this button there. It's called Add Product. And then you want to fill this out. So product name, let's say we're going for a badger print. Hollow. Right? So then what price? So let's say each badger print sells at $6.99. That's sort of an average price. Initial stock, so that means how much stock you have made of it right now. So we've got five of these made. How long does it take us? So we need to print it, we need to put it through laminate. So let's say about 30 minutes to make a print. And then we can assign the materials that we've recorded over here. So we can say one vinyl sticker paper and holographic paper. Boom. We can also use however many units you need, and then we just simply click on save a product. So that badger hollow print is now added to stock over here at the end. So estimated profit £4.77 for that one, because it takes us 30 minutes to make one. You can adjust stock here, or you can just click on edit and you can adjust stock in edit. So now let's go over to product analytics. So this is essentially the insight into your product performance and production. So you can export it as CSV if you ever need to. And then you've got your total stock value at the moment, your total potential profit. So if you sell all of your products, this is the potential profit that you will make. You've got average profit per product, so it works off of averages as well, and your total products. So then we've got a few graphs as well. This is quite a dense, hefty section to go through, but it helps a lot of people. So we've got all the prints over here, and we've got profit by product, and this should be in pounds. So for these 5 prints, we make £5.89 per one. Then it drops to £1.28 for the stickers. Obviously, stickers cost a lot less. We make less profit off of them. Again, some stickers and some prints. And then this is a logo sticker. We're actually losing money on the logo sticker because we include it for free in the package. So then you've got production capacity. So how many products you can make of each one with the current material stock that you've got. So you can choose, you can see how many of what you can make. Then you've got top profitable products. So this shows you how much profit you're making off of each product. So the most that you're making will be at the top, the least that you're making will be at the bottom. Currently, they all cost the same because it's just art print. So it all costs the same. It's not a great example. And then we've got low or negative profit. So again, we're losing money on the logo sticker because we include it for free. And then this sticker is a quote sticker, so we don't make a lot of profit. And then we've got the frog sticker. We again don't make that much profit. Then we've got dead stock. This is a really bad color to use for it, and it will be changed. So we've got dead stock, no recent sales. So this is stock that you've never sold or you sell the least. So currently we only have 2 sales recorded, so all of our stock will unfortunately appear here. But essentially everything that you didn't sell in however much time, your least sold products are never sold. Like you see here, it's never sold. And it also tells you how much stock of it you currently have there. So then we've got production bottlenecks. So this essentially shows you how much material you've got the least of, or how much material a product uses the most of, and that becomes the limiting material. So all of these use the matte photo paper, so naturally it's the only thing that they use because it's just an art print. So this will be the limiting material. It also shows you how many you can produce at the moment, maximum of that product. And that is essentially the analytics. We will be adding to it. This is just the early stages. But this is basically the product section. Next, in the next tutorial, we'll be going through sales, how to add a sale, and how to read these analytics for sales as well. So make sure you stay tuned in and enjoy your day. See you next time.